Who or what motivates you at this point?
Um, that's why I was turning wrong because it used to be the money. Now it's the consistency. I would not drop no project. My labels can tell you this, previous labels, like, bro, I would not drop a project unless I'm getting everything full up front, or you're not going to see me dropping. And it's not that it was not like I needed the money or whatever. It's just that I wanted it. Like, bro, I want to do some more flyer shit. Damn, I'm thinking too much of the internet. I'm like, damn, I only posted a 30 ball this time. The next time I got to up 100 on them. Not saying that I can't, you know what I'm saying, and I could then even before I had it, but it was just like I was thinking about too much of the internet or what they would think rather than just being myself for, you know what I'm saying, for who I am. That's the reason why I really stopped wearing, you know what I'm saying, too much jewelry, bro. I could have came in this bitch heavy. I don't be, you know what I'm saying, trying to impress, but I know that's what they want to see. So I do show them what I'm doing on my daily lifestyle because I know that I'm blessed and, you know what I'm saying, the people that support me. But I don't move like that, gang. I like to put God first and everything to fall into place, bro. That's what you put first. And keep your relationship strong with your partner and you know what I'm saying, keep your circle small with your family and be on family man time and then still do fly shit. Don't get me wrong, I still have the studio vibes, pull up, get them all done and tacos, shit like that. For sure. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a part of who I am. But I don't flaunt it like it's like I'm better than no one. No, nah.
Now, circumstances could be different for everyone here,
hmm
but there may be someone in the audience who needs some motivational words or encouragement themselves right now.
I
Can
can't
you?
hold you. They be thinking artists lying when they say this shit. I feel like from a person that's at home at the standpoint, they don't be thinking shit like this is real, gang. But the only thing I'm gonna tell you is definitely real and keep up the consistency because once you do, it's a fan base for everything. It's a fan base for everything. People come out with genres. It's band lab artists. You don't got no excuses. How am I working harder than you? With everything that I have going on. Fuck the PJs and the lifestyle, but I'm talking about musically. How am I working harder than you? I tell my dogs the same thing. Hey, I can take you to the water. You can be in the rooms with me, but it's a different stature now. Back then, they'll give you a deal because of who you be with. It's not like that now. Nobody cares. And it might get you a couple of followers depending on who the person is, but it ain't gonna boost you up that much, gang. It ain't gonna make the next person tune into you to be like, okay, I'm a diehard fan of this person. Every time he drop, I'm tuning into him. Not gonna make it here because of Zan, not even because of Drake. And that it will boost it up, but you gotta realize like never mind.
Now, I do want to ask you this kind of similar subject matter here. You've been signed to a major record label before.
Mhm.
You've been signed to another artist before,
Mhm.
or another artist imprint, and you've also been independent as well.
Mhm.
Uh, what is your opinion on signing under another artist or another artist imprint versus signing to a major or being independent?
It depends on who the artist is. Like I said, Walk, he pushes artists. He don't care how many followers he got. This guy have like 12,000 posts on Instagram, gang. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like he don't. You can go back to his history from 2013 on his page, like. So it's just like when it comes to signing the artist, it depends on what the artist is going to do because you don't. They really don't be caring too much about their investment. You know what I'm saying? That 50 ball that they probably gave you was a show for them for a weekend. You feel me? But when it comes from them labels though, they're like, we want to see our investment some way, or at least we going to try. So let's put this nigga on X and Y and Z platform. Let's try to sprinkle this over here. Let's try to waterfall Spotify drop. You know what I'm saying? So things of that nature. Like yeah, but signing to an artist, it depends on who the artist is. You know, not to use nobody as an example or nothing, but like I say somebody like Lil Double L, somebody who have their own fan base, but but when you see the free bang chain, you know what I'm saying, you know what's going on. Um, so kind of like that, you can be doing that and still be your own entity. Um, kind of like Moneybag Yo. You don't look at him as Joe Gotti artist, but it is what it is. Same thing for Glorilla. Same thing for really all of the artists on Gotti label. Same thing with Birdman. You don't look at him as You don't look at Drake or Lil Wayne like, oh yeah, this Birdman artist. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to be known as that. You want to always have your own thing going on, and that's also what Walk Love Me and Big Who and everybody respected me about. That I came over there, you know what I'm saying, already with something going on. I just needed it structured. Um,
Because that's something that, and just kind of jumping on something you just said,
right.
we've seen artists signed to another artist and they never get bigger
Then an
than the
artist.
head of that artist. And then there are some where the artists that are signed are bigger than the artists that signed them. So just
It can go hand in hand. That's why I said it's dependent on the artist. Um, Look at this like a Party and Drake. He's still his own thing. Not Drake. You know what I'm saying? No hate, no offense, but we talking about it is what it is. We gonna keep this shit concrete like boys. We gonna keep this shit concrete like boys. Like Boat and them. Nah, what I said, we gonna keep this shit concrete. We keeping this shit real. We can keep it 100 about me too, bro. I don't be capping, bro.